how I set up my schedule to lose the most amount of fat throughout the day. Hi, I'm Dr. Derek Alessi, author of Lose Fat Forever, The Bermuda Triangle Diet, host of award-winning Live It Fit Now, and contributor for USA Today. And people ask me all the time, how do I set up my day, my timing, my menu, and my workouts to get in the best shape? So what I thought I would do right now is I would show you a sample of my day, a day in which that I follow, and I also recommend to my most aggressive blitz clients and people that are already in great shape. It'll help you get a good framework of how your spacing should look between your meals, how your workout should be, and kind of what kind of day you should follow to get in the best shape. Now, one warning. This is an advanced type of schedule and day. It is not for beginners. It is not even for most intermediate people. It's for people that are more advanced. This probably has nothing to do with how your day should look, but my hope is it would give you some tips because the foundation would be the same in which I would recommend it to somebody to start. So let's take a look. You can see that my day starts off pretty early. Yours might not be at the same time. That's all right. And one of the key things is I like doing all of my training on an empty stomach first thing in the morning. Not that you can't get results later in the day. You can, and I do work with a lot of clients in which we do train in the afternoon and evening, and you can get in great shape, but you'll get in better shape and quicker if you do it first thing in the morning, fasted on an empty stomach, which might be different from what you've done the last 10, 20, 30, 50 years. The old recommendations were always eat first. After I'm done training on weight training days, I'm going to get into a protein recovery drink. I am mixing a whey protein isolate with cold water, not juice, not almond milk, not fruit, not berries, not smoothies, not blenders, none of those things. Just a protein isolate drink, low in sugar, low in glycemic index, water down the hatch. 2 hours after that, I'm getting into some eggs. I eat 4 eggs, and yes, the whole egg. I'm also going to have with it at least a cup of vegetables as well. It's going to be cooked with macadamia nut oil. Now I'm going to jump in right here. You could see that throughout the day, there's a decent amount of food. We're not starving, we're not counting calories, we're not really even looking so much for serving size. What we're doing is eating the right foods and letting it fuel your metabolism. Then 4 hours after that, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm having my second 4-egg omelet and vegetables for the day. That's going to keep my blood sugar level nice and low. Do not worry about the cholesterol in the egg. Even the USDA themselves, after, in my opinion, 40 years too late, finally said, you know what, cholesterol is not an issue and you can't increase bad cholesterol by eating foods that contain cholesterol. Then after that, I'm going to wait about 3-4 hours and I'm going to have another meal. I usually like to have fish in the midday. White fish with 2 cups of vegetables on the side. It doesn't have to be fish. It could be chicken. It could be turkey. It could be something else. But for me, 2 o'clock fish. About 5:30, 6 o'clock, I'm going to have some chicken. I'm also going to have another 1 to 2 cups of green vegetables. So my carb content for the day, I've had 5 to 6 cups of carbs, but all of them are vegetable carbs, low glycemic index. My beverages throughout the day are going to be black coffee till about maybe 10 in the morning, and I will have multiple cups of black coffee. Then after that, it goes to water, drinking nothing but bottled water until about 6 p.m. Then it will go to sparkling water, but unflavored. Depending upon your level, once again, not that flavoring is bad for everyone. It is not. It does depend what level you're starting from. Some people could easily take in flavored water. And then after that, I'm having nothing up until bedtime. Bedtime is going to be about 8:30, 9 o'clock. As you can see, I am set for a schedule that's early in the day. Relatively straightforward and simple. Yes, there are a bunch of moving parts. Yes, some of you might be thinking, boy, that is way too much. I can't possibly follow that. Look, I don't recommend that for people that are starting off. It's important when you are starting to first and foremost start getting a foundation, seeing exactly where you're starting from. What is your body fat? What are your goals? What do you want to get to? What medications are you on if you're on any? Do you want to reduce or eliminate them? What kind of fitness are we starting with? Do we have joint problems? Are there skeletal alignment issues? Do you have pain in your shoulders, your hips, your knees, your back, your neck? There are a lot of different things to look at before we jump into it, but I did want to help you just to show you what I would do and what I would follow in the most extreme and aggressive circumstances to burn fat. Now, individually, if you want to learn how to set this all up, I'd be happy to do it with you. I don't want to get into it too much detail right now, but you could click on the link below and join me for a fitness and fat loss consultation. We'll go to work on all of it. We're going to get some measurements. We're going to see what you're starting with in terms of pounds of fat. We're going to look at your skeletal alignment. I'm going to see if we have any problems in your joint areas, your shoulders, your hips, your knees, your back, your neck. Let's see where you're starting from. Let's take a look at your health history, medications, if any, and from there, we need a plan. We need a blueprint. We need to know where we're going. We don't need quick tips. This isn't about just trying to park further from the door before you go grocery shopping or take the stairs instead of the elevator. That's not going to get you in great shape and good health. What we need is a more concrete blueprint to help get you there. So hopefully today this video served you and you can see how to set up a day to burn a lot of fat. I'm Dr. Derek Alessi asking you to make the most of your life and live it fit.